fellow entrepreneurs and leaders, welcome to my channel. My name is Ting Ting. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I started this channel to share my experiences in entrepreneurship and leadership and hope I can help someone like you. I've been asked quite a few times on covering topics in how to be a better leader. To be honest, I still feel I have so much to learn to be a better leader, because to me, being a better leader means being the best version of yourself, which is an ongoing journey. However, I will attempt to start doing something on how to lead. You know, when we talk about leadership, usually most will talk about emotional intelligence, communication skills, empathy, good habits, mental discipline, financial acumen, business strategy, etc., etc. These are important and they're great skills to have. I see them more like pillars to this beautiful house of being good leader. But fundamentally, we really need a strong foundation of self-love before we are able to utilize those pillars and build a stable house. But what is self-love? And why is this important? And how we apply self-love to leadership? Today, I'm going to cover that. The first step of leadership and self-love is to know ourselves, to recognize and respect our uniqueness. Our wants, needs, values, beliefs, thinking preferences, personality traits, and how our past experiences shaped our behavior patterns. And only when we truly know ourselves, honor not only our strengths but weaknesses, then we are able to lead with true confidence by being our best self. And only when we truly know ourselves, we will no longer try to change others who are also unique in their own ways, but to adapt our leadership style to lead more effectively. The second step of self-love is to give ourselves a break from self-judgment. When you made a mistake, are you aware how do you judge yourself? Do you say, why did you do that again? You're so stupid. Or do you humanize yourself and say, whoops, I just made a mistake. I must have been stressed out. It's only when we stop judging ourselves, we stop judging others. We will not jump into a quick conclusion with our own perceived reality, but really seek to understand what leads others to do what they do, so we can make better decisions and judgments in leadership. The third step of self-love is to talk to ourselves with kindness and compassion. Let's come back to that mistake. How do you talk to yourself after some reflection? Do you say, oh my God, again, you just can't learn. See, that's why you fail. Or do you say, let me see. I must be triggered by this event. Okay, I'm aware of it now. Let me work on this. I'm confident and I'm committed that I will improve. When we formed a good habit to always talk to ourselves this way, we will also talk with others with kindness and compassion. And understand that everyone is just on a different learning pathway to be a better self, and everyone can grow and evolve. The fourth step is to trust and believe in ourselves. When an undesirable event happens to us, do you end up in blame mode, stuck in negativity bias, and ruminate about the past? Or do you have the confidence that you know you have tried everything you can with the knowledge you have, and move on, let go without regrets? When you trust that everyone, including yourself, are just trying our very best with the best intentions, even at the moment we may not quite understand why, we lead by bringing out the best in ourselves and others. The fifth step is to set healthy boundaries. We need to set limits or say no to work or activities that's not in alignment with our values or beliefs, or those that harm us physically or emotionally. This will enable us to lead with integrity, prevent us from taking on tasks and responsibilities that's not ours, which could lead to burnout, and maintain a good work and life balance, so that we can take care of ourselves. And when we respect our own boundaries, we are better at respecting others too. Healthy boundaries will really help us to delegate more effectively, empower our team more, and hold ourselves and others more accountable. The sixth step of self-love is to forgive ourselves. We humans are so hard on ourselves. The downside of taking responsibility for our actions is punishing ourselves too much for mistakes in learning and growing. We will only truly love ourselves if we accept that we are not perfect and merely human. Mistakes are unavoidable and can be learned. When we can forgive ourselves, we can then humanize others when they make mistakes too, which creates the psychological safety at workplace. So our people will also be more open and authentic in communication, take more risks in innovation and creativity, and more engaged as a result. The seventh step is to appreciate and celebrate ourselves. All of us love and appreciate external validations, but self-validation is the pillar of self-love. How often do we tell the person in the mirror, "I'm so in love with you. You are just so awesome." When we are deeply rooted in self-validation, we no longer need to derive our sense of confidence from external sources. When we do that, we will feel proud rather than threatened when our staff members does something even better than us. We will be less defensive when hearing feedbacks from others because those feedbacks doesn't change who we are. We will also be generous in offering positive affirmations and words of encouragement to our team members so that they feel appreciated and supported often. The last step is being true to ourselves. It takes courage to honor us, act in accordance of who we are and what we believe, even when it's easier to try to please others, even if it means we might risk losing something or somebody extremely valuable to us. When we are really, truly honest with ourselves, we will also be truly and authentic in communicating with others, which will further build trust and cooperation. I hope you enjoyed today's video and learned something today. If you're interested to have more topics on leadership, entrepreneurship, and psychology, please do subscribe to my channel below. If you like today's video, please do give me a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate that. And I hope to see you next time then. Have a lovely day. Bye.